Let's talk about temperature control because we are kind of worried about that in the heat because most of us are either going to have humidity problems or heat, right? In general, the sun beating down. Cooler wise, like I know if you're by yourself, bringing a big cooler is kind of tough because you got to try to
Yes.
schlep this stuff yourself. But what is your tips on,
So
coolers
we
and
are
keeping things cold and
right.
rotating it out and all that
Yeah.
stuff?
I've been working all week on a catering list for you all because a lot of the questions that I'm getting on our Facebook group, again, start your charcuterie business. I get a ton of questions about that. So I decided to put together my own curated list, and they are all Amazon products. Of course, go wherever you want to get them,
Yeah.
but they have the links and everything. So in this case, Cambro is the premier restaurant catering thing. Like literally, you put something in a Cambro with a couple of cooler gel packs that I also have on that catering list, and it will stay cold, like
Hmm.
cold, all day long for 6 to 8 hours. So, and that's something that I can pick up and move around by myself. Your everyday igloo coolers, they just don't seem to hold that temp the same way that a restaurant catering cooler does.
Yeah.
So, food for thought. It's a
Or
little bit
Yeti is pretty big if you got the money for
Yetis,
those.
yeah, if you happen to
Yeah.
have a Yeti, that'll work because it will hold that temp literally for days, as will the Cambro coolers. So, again, those things are listed on this catering list. I suggest, that you download it and go through it and see what you can afford and what you can't. If you are going to use an igloo cooler because that's just what you have at home or whatever brand it
Hmm.
is, just be prepared to put extra ice and extra ice blocks in there. And again, I have a suggestion for these gel packs, which are not expensive,
Yeah.
and have them all ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. Just throw them in the
Then,
freezer, get them ready.
what I just remembered that I didn't put on that list was a thermometer. So I will add that to the list when we get done
Oh,
eating.
yeah. Good call.
You need to have a
So
restaurant thermometer to check things and make sure everything's holding temp.